What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and today I am back with another Blu-ray wishlist. Now, the first video in this series was essentially me sitting down talking about 5 or so Blu-rays that I have on my wishlist and the edition of the film that I'm interested in picking up, and that's exactly what I'm going to do again with this video. I've got 5 movies today that I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to let you guys know the film I'm interested in picking up, and then the edition or version. So the interesting thing about these 5 movies is I think 4 out of the 5 were actually on the 100 movies list for this year, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm doing the 100 Movies Project, so movies I watched there, I usually end up liking, hopefully, and if I do, I'll end up picking them up on Blu-ray. So the first movie is The Bridge on the River Kwai. Now, this movie actually won Best Picture in 1957, I want to say. It stars Sir Alec Guinness, and it actually has a really cool digibook that I want to find. I'm not sure where I would acquire that, maybe through Amazon or eBay. But this is just a classic movie. It's got those awesome war movie elements, but it's also a drama at heart that really touches on prisoners of war and war in general. And there's a lot of intense sequences, especially the climax of the film, which has a really iconic quote. Overall, this is a movie I have wanted to add to my collection since I watched it. It's not as urgent for me to pick this one up because it's not one that I'm going to rewatch as frequently, but it's still a movie I want to pick up, add to the collection, and maybe watch, next summer. I feel like this is a good summer to spring movie to watch. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. That's just how I feel. The next movie that I'm interested in picking up is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest Special Edition. Now, Walmart did this thing where they were releasing special editions of films, and I believe my friends Chris Hurtado and Nathan Jones actually have this set, and it has a gorgeous box set that comes with behind the scenes stills. I think the Blu-ray itself, I think it's out of print now, which is very unfortunate. I can't find One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest anywhere. I want to own the movie. I love it. It's one of the few movies I gave 5 out of 5 stars on the 100 Movies Project, but this box set is so cool. It has the iconic shot of Jack Nicholson with the beanie on the fence. Hopefully I can find a good deal for that on eBay, because I know that this movie is essentially rare, so it's going to be fun to hunt for. The next movie I'm really interested in picking up is Point Break, the original 1991 film with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. Watched this one about a month or two ago, I want to say, on the 100 Movies Project, and it was just so much fun. I was riveted from start to finish. Yes, it's very cheesy, but it is aware of what it is. Gary Busey's character is just hilariously over the top in this movie, and the quotes. This is a very, very quotable movie, which I do enjoy in a classic action film. It's one that I want to pick up. I think I'll just get the regular Blu-ray version, no steelbook or special edition slipcover or anything, just a regular Blu-ray will do for this movie, and I think that it's actually on sale at Best Buy quite frequently. They'll rotate in and out the films that go into the $5 Blu-ray bin. I think this one's been in there before, so I will keep my eye out the next time I'm at Best Buy, and hopefully I can find this thing. The next movie I want to pick up is one that I don't know why I haven't bought yet. It's one of my favorite comedies of all time. It's the only movie that wasn't on the 100 movies list from these 5 movies. I've seen it probably 3 or 4 times, and that's Tropic Thunder. One of the greatest comedies of all time. It stars Robert Downey Jr. He actually got an Oscar nomination, which is wild. Ben Stiller, Jack Black, Jay Baruchel. The list goes on and on. It even has Danny McBride, who is absolutely hilarious in this movie. I think he's probably my favorite supporting comedian character in most films he's in. He steals the show. He is so funny with the limited screen time he has in this movie. It just goes for it. It's over the top. It's raunchy. It really does cross the line sometimes, but it's so aware of what it is that it's just so hilarious. You can't help but laugh at the absurdity of this movie, and the opening trailers bit for this movie, it gets me every time. I don't know how they got away with some of this stuff, but man, Tropic Thunder is a hilarious movie, and the director's cut has a really cool cover. It has the badge on it, I want to say, as opposed to just the poster art of them. And I think this one is out of print, so I'll be looking on eBay for this one in the next few days. Hopefully I can find it, because it's one that I really want to own. And the last movie that I want to pick up for this Blu-ray wish list is Platoon. This is another war movie, and it was also on the 100 Movies Project, directed by Oliver Stone. Came out in 1986, actually won Best Picture, and there's a steelbook for this movie that is gorgeous. It has a rifle and a army helmet on top of it, and it's got a very nice green color palette going for it, and steelbooks are like pieces of art to me, so if I can find a really cool one for a movie, I'll get it. I'm not going to pick up every steelbook that ever comes out, but if there's a really cool one like this, I'm gonna seek it out. I'm gonna try and find it, and I think that I can order this one on Best Buy right now, and it'll ship to me. It might be I know it's out of print, but I think that you can still order it. I'm not sure. I've never seen it in person, but if I ever see it in person, I will buy it, assuming I don't order it first, because I really want to get this movie. Those are all the movies for this Blu-ray wish list that I am planning on picking up, hopefully sometime soon. I know I haven't even picked up that many off the last Blu-ray wish list, but they're kind of companion videos. My Blu-ray wish list continues to grow every day, every time I watch a new movie, so I figured I would share it with you guys, because I'm always interested to see what other people in the community and friends in general are interested in picking up. So I figured you guys might be interested in what I'm trying to pick up, because then you can kind of keep an eye out. If I'm on a Blu-ray hunt, you're like, oh, that's the movie that he had on his wish list, so he might pick it up. It's just a little fun thing maybe you guys can interact with, engage with in the comments, because I really do like to grow this community and interact with my audience. So thank you all for the support lately. It has meant so much. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Comment down below any Blu-rays on your wish list. I'd be interested to have a conversation about that. I love talking Blu-rays. Stay tuned for future podcast episodes, collabs, live streams, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.